Welcome back to my channel. The latest presentation is about a topic that can be a bit stressful at times. Staying on top of your FAFSA. This is free money for your school that shouldn't be passed up. And if you use your Montgomery GiBill first, then this will pay for your classes while giving you more money than the post 9/11. If you put extra money into that kicker, then you'll get a better stipend. So stay right there and I'll tell you all about it. Thanks for tuning in. My channel is all about helping veterans and military, so let's get into it. What is a FAFSA? FAFSA is a free application for student aid. It's the application for federal grants to pay for your school. You also can apply for work study and apply for student loans this way. You can use this money in addition to your GI bills for school. You apply to it just like everything else. It'll help you in the long run if you have to take additional classes and prereqs. Or if you decided the path you thought it was right that didn't pan out, it'll help you switch majors and take those extra classes. So why should you worry about your FAFSA? It'll help pay for unexpected school costs and will help you later when you go to higher education. Unexpected school costs like textbooks, school supplies, and lab supplies, especially if you're not using the post 9/11 right away. That'll help out. You'll need to have an account already created for higher level loans if you do need them. And I highly suggest you don't go into debt at the start of your academic life and consider other options. So how do you use your free student aid? You sign up online, you maintain communication with the financial aid office. You'll need to sign up online at studentaid.gov, and I'll put the link for the description below, but it's really easy. You can go find it on the Googles, no problem. You ask you all about your personal identification information, tax information, and make sure they know who you are and keep account updated on you at all times. After filling out the online application, you should go by the financial aid office at your school and find out if there's anything else they need or what you need to finish out your financial aid for that semester. So make sure you're nice to them because they are kind of inclined to help you more, and if you're nice and personable with them, it'll be better in your direction. Every single year, you'll need to fill out your FAFSA application again for the school you're attending. So stay on top of your emails when you get them because I guarantee they'll be important. You'll need to make sure you'll get it in there before October and it'll run to the end of next summer. The semesters that are covered are fall, spring, or winter, summer. And for example, if this year, it covers fall 2021, spring or winter 2022, and summer 2022. So before the end of the summer term, you want to go back and review your FAFSA account for the next year to make sure you're covered. So some miscellaneous facts about your FAFSA. It can be used for a maximum of 150%. This means you can get a bachelor's and you can get some free student aid for additional classes you need before transferring to your next program. Usually for a 2-year college, you can graduate with an Associate of Arts with minimal amount of classes. No problem. So all the classes that you take getting your AA might not be accredited toward transferring to your next program. You can always try to get in a 4-year college right away, and you won't have to worry about getting an associate's from a 2-year college first. For some vets, this may be a little bit too high of a jump for you dealing with the university right after active duty. So a little fun fact about me, I personally wasn't really good in school throughout high school, and I had to take another semester of English just to get my high school diploma. So after active duty, I was out of school for literally 15 years. So it was better for me to transition through a community college level environment than jumping into the university right off the bat. Especially if you weren't that great at making the grade in high school, you may want to get your feet wet before diving into the deep end head first. Some benefits going to a 2-year college first is you have a small class size, which is really nice. So you're not in a sea of people like in a university setting. Some larger institutions may have 100 plus people in class if it's a highly sought after one. So going into a 2-year college means you get to know your classmates better and make some study groups. It's also a smaller footprint. At a 2-year college, you can actually find a parking spot, and you usually don't need a parking permit. At our university, you'll have to pay for a parking permit, and if not, you might have to do it every semester, and it's on a first-come, first-served basis. At a 2-year college, you can actually get to know your professors. Being personable with your professors is always a good thing. If you have any questions or need more help with a concept you are learning, they're more inclined to help you since you are trying to make the effort. If a professor has a large classroom, they have less time. And let alone, they probably don't care about your situation if they have 100 plus more papers to grade. At a 2-year college, they have less people to remember, and if you're used to calling everybody guy, sergeant, sir, ma'am, then having to remember individuals' first names will be a bit pain at the first thing getting out of the military. Also, depending if you have PTSD and to what severity, it may be a little bit of an overload for you with too many people around. A university campus has tons of people from all over the world. Some people may be considerate, but others are very impolite that just probably want to tick you off anyway, especially if they're high school kids that just graduated thinking they know everything. This was just some basic information to prepare you to keep you on top of your FAFSA. So consider going to a 2-year college over university when leaving active duty. If you have any questions, then let me know in the comments below. And posing a question to you, what is the toughest part about filling out your FAFSA? What did you find the most challenging? Hey, I appreciate you tuning in. If you got some good information, then hit that like for me. And don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell, get the latest updates when a video drops. See you next time.